Fight fans, what's going on? It's your boy BBO Sports TV. We gotta talk about this. So Ja Opetaia finally comes out and kind of gets some answers on why he signed to Zuffa, and he also made it clear he wants David Benavidez. Well, the thing that's so funny about it is this. You have so many people, even my co-host D Free, who would say, I never heard Ja Opetaia call David Benavidez out. And I would tell him over and over again, Ja Opetaia is not from America. Ja Opetaia doesn't have that American bravado that we're used to, where guys got to make it all about themselves. And they say, hey, Ja Opetaia, you a big-time fighter, man. Why are you signing with Zuffa? What makes sense for you? First thing that came out of Ja Opetaia's mouth was this. I love the way Dana runs his business. I like the fact that it's more of a team environment, and it's not all about just me. It's about the team and being better as a group. And I have to tell you like this, that just goes to show his mentality. His mentality is not about himself. Like he said best, you know, I like what David Benavidez is doing. David Benavidez is doing it the right way. At the end of the day, everybody's not going to be Floyd Mayweather. Everybody's not going to be Muhammad Ali or anybody or Adrian Brown or people who just, you know, going to run their mouth, whether they can back it up or not. You know, those guys, you know, Adrian Broner at one time, Floyd at one time, Muhammad at one time, they all could back it up. But what I'm basically saying is this. Everybody doesn't have that American bravado, man, and that, you know, sometimes it's really just not needed. At the end of the day, you guys are fighting for a living. So, I mean, yeah, you might need a little bit to pump the fighter, but at the end of the day, man, you guys are fighting for a living. You guys ain't going to thumb wrestle to see who's the best. You guys are going to fight. So at the end of the day, I'll say this. Shout out to Ja Opetaia for being a real person. The thing that's so funny about boxing now, you don't have a lot of real people in the sport. So you don't even get a chance to recognize when you got somebody out there that's a genuine good person. Like he said it best, he's 29-0, and he said, I'm just now starting to make some real coin. That's a beautiful thing when you hear somebody say that, because you want to see fighters make money. You want to see fighters live good. But at the end of the day, it does count what your legacy is going to be. And I think that Ja Opetaia is a quintessential guy who really cares about his legacy. He cares about what he does in the sport. He cares about working hard and doing things the right way. And I'm going to tell you like this. There's always a market for guys like that. Any guy that's going to do things the right way, there's always a market for that. So I think Ja Opetaia, especially fighting in America under Dana White, to me, who you can say what you want about him, his fighter, a lot of his former fighters have a lot of things to say about him. But it seems like, from what I can look at, and I'm just giving a fair assessment, that when you look at Dana White does try to do the best for not just his people, but for the overall team as it goes, the overall league. Shout out to my man, Bernard Hackett. Bernard said the same thing when him and Jalil went out and seeing the facility with the UFC and Zuffa. They couldn't believe how first class it was. You know, you get your per diem, everything's in order, everything's not going through one person. There's multiple people working together as a team. So, like I said all to say this, man. Ja Opetaia is a great fighter, and his day with David Benavidez is coming. And when he beats him dead, I want all your David Benavidez fans to please show up and give me my props, because I'm telling you, the dude is a fraud, man. He's a big black Mexican who's going to get his head beat. And y'all can think what y'all want, because as my grandma used to always say, it sounds good. It might even make you feel good. But guess what? Ja Opetaia is here. He's going to be in America beating people dead. And your boy David Benavidez is coming to get your boy too. He can't run. So as I always say, like, comment, subscribe, consider being a channel member. And as I always say, man, I'll see you soon. Peace.
Shout out to BBO Boxing and the BBO Boxing Nation. Oh.